Hi, I'm Karen Joana Araque Saldaña, the life of the Vincent Van Gogh. Today I'm going to talk about the life of the Vincent Van Gogh, who was one of the most important and influential artists in the story of the modern art. Even though his life was short and full of struggles, his work was incredibly powerful and meaningful. Vincent van Gogh was born on March 30, 1853, in a small village called Zundert in the Netherlands. His father was a minister and his mother was an artist who loved nature and drawing. Vincent's childhood was often lonely, but he was very close to his brother Theo, who later was his biggest supporter. Before becoming a painter, Vincent's life was uncertain. He was a teacher, a bookseller, and a preacher. However, none of those paths were truly fulfilling for him. When he was 27 years old, he decided to become an artist. His early paintings were dark and focused on the life of poor people like the potato eaters, which was one of his first major works. Later, his style was transformed when he moved to France. His paintings were filled with bright colors and expressive brush strokes. His favorite subjects were nature, landscapes, sunflowers, and everyday life. Some of his most famous paintings were the Starry Night, Irises, Cafeterias at Night, and Sunflowers. Van Gogh's personal life was very difficult. He was affected by mental illness and depression. One of most famous incidents in his life was when he cut off part of his ear after an argument with the artist Paul Gauguin. He was hospitalized several times, but he continued painting with great patience. Even though his paintings were full of life and color, Vincent himself was often lonely and misunderstood. His work was not appreciated during his lifetime, and he was never famous. In fact, he was very poor and only sold on painting when he was alive. Vincent van Gogh died on the July 29, 1890 at the age of 37 years old. It is believed he was shot or shot himself in a file near Avers, South France. His death was a tragic end to a life filled with pain, but also with the great creative and passion. After his death, his work was discovered and was recognized as revolutionary. Today, his paintings are displayed in the most important museums in the world, and his story is an inspiration to millions. Vincent van Gogh's life was not easy, but his art changed the world. His legacy was built on emotion, color, and a deep love for expressing the beautiful of life. Thanks for listening.